You ain't him. Bronze skin, woolly hair, that's in the book. But you're just some painted ghost they made in Rome. You're a lie, Cesare Borgia wearing a halo.
I never sought to
Stop wearing his
deceive.
name. You ain't him. Bronze skin, woolly hair, that's in the book. But you're just some painted ghost they made in Rome. You're a lie, Cesare Borgia wearing a halo.
I never sought to
Stop wearing his
deceive.
name. You ain't him. Bronze skin, woolly hair, that's in the book. But you're just some painted ghost they made in Rome. You're a lie, Cesare Borgia wearing a halo.
I never sought to
Stop wearing his
deceive.
name.
This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? First and foremost, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakarash. Double honors to the head apostles, elder / bishop, and the great millstone, who taught me 100% of His truth, who teach and rule well. Peace, blessings, and safety to the hopeful elect. Keep pushing, keep believing, keep the faith, regardless if people here forbid. Shalom. Look at this. I just wanted to share this short clip. AI Sora. People are really starting to wake up. These videos are getting more viral. People are creating more videos. And the truth is coming forward whether sleazy Esau Edom like it or not. Eventually, what's hidden will be uncovered. And what's covered should not be hidden. The truth is out, sleazy Esau Edom. All them false images of Mashiach and Hawashah, who y'all ignorantly call as JC, blue-eyed, blonde-haired devil. People are waking up. These videos are getting more viral. People are creating more videos. More people are speaking out about the truth. A lot of Edomites is even out there admitting the truth. All y'all want to do is lie. But, the Lord is delightful in lies right about now. Wickedness has exceedingly polluted the earth. And because of who? Sleazy Esau Edom and his freaking lies that he promotes. If you still calling on the incorrect names, calling them God, calling them JC, and thinking JC is the father. No, the son is not the father. And his name is not JC. And he doesn't look like a blue-eyed, blonde-haired, so-called white man. He don't look like sleazy Esau Edom. And this is the problem with our people. They love to accept lies. They delight themselves in lies. They want to join hand in hand with the wicked. They want to sit with the scornful. They love their oppressor more than they love the Heavenly Father and His only begotten Son, Yahweh, Bashim Yahweh Shah, who they ignorantly call as God and JC. This is disgusting. Let's get another precept right quick. I ain't gonna make this too long. I know a lot of y'all got a short attention span, so we're gonna have to start making short little videos, not too long. But since that, the earth been given in the hands of the wicked, this is why a lot of wickedness exceedingly polluted the earth. Long as this devil is in rulership, shit will be out of hand. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24 and verse 5. And it reads, the earth is also defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the law, changed the ordinance, broken the everlasting covenant. See? Since the earth been given in the hands of the wicked, who's in control of everything? Sleazy Esau Edom, the so-called white man, so-called white woman. See, Jake, they love their oppressor. Jake, the snake, Eve that like to deceive the so-called black man and so-called black woman. They too comfortable in this place. They too comfortable having sleazy Esau Edom run everything. Our people are too busy turning up, partying, bullshitting, being a YN, even an old YN, Being a young Keisha, being an old young Keisha, big back Keisha. Too busy being in the street, too busy turning up, not seeking the Lord while he may be found. That's the problem with our people. Hard-headed, stiff-necked, rebellious. If you still got Caesar Borgia up in your household, it's best if you take that down, man. That's a demon right there in front of your face. That brings demons. That brings spiritual energy that you don't need around you. That's not the true image of Mashiach Yahawashah, who y'all ignorantly call as JC. See, since the earth has been given in the hands of the wicked, they defiled they defiled everything, man. They changed the transgression of the law, man. They broke the everlasting covenant, man. They did all leaps of nasty things, man. You see, sleazy Esau, Edom, the so-called white man and white woman, the Edomites, the Idumeans, man. As soon as they born, they come forth bringing lies, man. As soon as they born, they go astray telling lies, man. Let's get that right quick. This is nasty, man. See, people creating more videos, expressing themselves. These videos is going viral. CZ Esau Edom can't hide no more. And it's a wrap. Because Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah is not coming back to bring peace on the earth, but a sword. So you have to seek the Lord while he may be found, or perish, man. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 58 and verse 3, and it reads, "The wicked are estranged from the womb. They go astray as soon as they be born, speaking lies." What do you think is going on in these churches, man? Definitely in these sleazy Esau Edom and these Edomite churches. You know it's nothing but madness up in there. You know that's nothing but a haunted house. You know that's nothing but wickedness all up in these churches. The Mashiach Yahweh Shah does not dwell in temples made with hands. Yahweh Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah does not dwell in temples made with hands. He does not. Y'all done turn his house into merchandise. Everything is about money. The pastor sending the offering around all 8, 9, 10 times during service. These churches is looking like concerts now. Everybody singing. Everybody got a gospel song. Everybody dancing. Everybody moving and playing a fool in there, thinking that's the way to serve Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shah. Nothing wrong with singing praises to the Lord, but y'all done turned them haunted houses, y'all little churches, y'all haunted houses, into concerts now. CZ Esau Edom done taught you these things, done lied to you, done gave you a 501c3 to have your so-called church up and running, man. But see, a lot of people not in there reading. The book is in front of them, but they not reading the book. They too busy in the churches singing and dancing and hollering and hooting, looking to come out with a new gospel album. That's the problem with Jake, the snake, and Eve that like to deceive. They up in these haunted houses, man, calling it a church. Mashiach Yahweh Shah does not dwell in the temples made with hands. And these so-called pastors, man, who scattered the flock of his pasture, death, destruction, nothing but deletion is coming your way, plagues coming your way. You so-called Christian pastors, you bald-headed, shaved-faced, pork-eating pastors, huh? You bald-headed and shaved-faced. Where's your beard? Where's your mane? That's part of a commandment. From the beginning of the book to the end of the book is nothing but commandments. He comes in the volume of the book, and that's the problem. People don't read. They don't like, you see, that's the problem with our people. They don't like to read. But they damn sure be on social media, on Facebook. That's the only book they read is Facebook. That's the problem with our people. I ain't gonna make this too long. This is the book of Hebrews, chapter 10 and verse 7, and it reads, then said I, lo, I come. In the volume of the book, it is written of me to do thy will of thy father Yahweh, Ba'Hashem Yahweh Shah, thy power. He comes in the volume of the book. So if you ain't reading the book, you ain't taking time out to Not only just read Psalms. Oh, I read a little bit of Psalms. Oh, I read a little bit of Proverbs. That's fine and dandy and all. And that's love and respect. But it's more to the book than that. Nothing wrong with reading the Psalms of David, Proverbs, the book of, Solomon, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with reading Psalms and Proverbs. But it's more to the book than that. What about the prophecies? But you see these churches, lying. Sleazy Esau, Edom in his kingdom, lying. They done defiled everything. Change the images of the judges thereof. You know what I'm saying? But all of these AI videos and people creating more videos, these videos are getting more viral and the truth is coming straight into light even more and more and more. And you're going to see these devils, man, for who they really is. Eventually, man, it's going to be a famine of the word. It's going to be a famine of the word. And they're going to want to keep a one world government where if you teaching the truth, you're going to get locked up for it. Persecution is coming. Persecution is coming. See, who going to rise up for the evildoers? And that's what the thing a lot of people don't want to do. They don't want to rise up for Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah, who they ignorantly call as God and JC. They don't want to rise up. See, but you got to read. You got to seek the Lord and read. He comes in the volume of the book. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 3. Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy. God, blessed is he who readeth and hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein. For the time is at hand. Man, you don't have a lot of times. You don't have a lot of time left, man. A lot of times, we don't have a lot of time left. The days are being shortened right now for the elect's sake. Time is moving quick. It was just summertime. Now it's fall. Winter's about to kick in. Then 2-2, spring is back. New Year. See, New Year is really the first day of spring. But you see, Sleazy Esau Edom lies about everything. As soon as they born, they go astray, speaking lies. But if you don't read, you ain't gonna know. That's the problem. And always lying about the true image of Mashiach Yahweh Shah. Always lying. This damn devil gotta go, man. This damn devil gotta go. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 14. And it reads, his head and his hairs were white like wool, as white as snow. You see any white? All you see is a dog, stringy hair, blonde, yellow thin hair. That dog hair. You don't see no wool. That don't look like no wool. That's some stringy, yellow thin dog hair on his head. And his eyes were as a flame as fire. Man, it look like some sad puppy eyes on that image. That ain't no flame of fire. You don't see no aggression. You don't see no aggression. And his head has wool. They going off anyway. A lot of y'all starting to wake up, and this is a good thing. But we got to spread this wisdom and knowledge. Because wisdom and knowledge should be the stability of thy time. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 1 and verse 15. And it reads, and his feet like unto fine brass, if they burned in a furnace. If you put brass is already like brown. And if you put it in the furnace, what it equals out to when it get burned in a furnace? Black. So that's subliminally telling you he's a dark-skinned man with woolly hair. And his voice as sound of many waters. He's not talking soft like Esau. Well, you know, and da, and this is what I'm gonna do, and you know, and I want this, and I want that. It's not going down like that. The sound of his voice sound of many waters. Strong, mighty, tough, roaring. But with that, I pray this video is edifying to the hopeful elect. And I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah. Shalom.